welcome into the Flippin' Hippos YouTube channel and to episode 12 of the List Perfectly tutorial series. Today we're going to talk about ending and selling similar on eBay using the List Perfectly catalog. I know that sounds impossible, but it's not, and it's really super easy and it's really fast. If you have the business or pro plan with List Perfectly, you can do this in bulk. If you've been a longtime viewer of this channel, you know I am a huge supporter of the ending listings on eBay manually and selling similar to put them back in so that they're essentially a brand new listing and not a stale listing that keeps getting rolled over month after month after month and pushed down in the searches because of that, which is what does happen. I do have a video all about that. I'll have it pop up at the end for you if you've never seen my video about ending and selling similar and basically tricking Cassini and the algorithm into thinking that your listings are new and not stale. However, now that I'm using List Perfectly and I'm starting all of my listings natively in their catalog, it makes it more difficult to go on eBay each morning and manually end listings that are about to end on their own and sell similar. Why? Because when you do that, it does actually create a brand new listing with a brand new eBay item number. And that was the purpose of doing it, so that the item didn't roll over every month and become stale. It was being manually ended, sell similar each month for that new item number so that it was a new listing. When you're using the List Perfectly catalog, in order for it to work correctly, for you to be able to use List Perfectly as it is meant to be used and do all of the tricks and tips and little things I've been teaching you in this series thus far as cross-posting, ending, marking sold, if you wanted to edit items on multiple platforms, all of these things, you've got to have the right item number recorded in your listing on the catalog on List Perfectly. And in order for it to have the correct item number, it has to either be started organically in your catalog on List Perfectly and then cross-posted to eBay, or it had to have been started in eBay and moved over to List Perfectly. Now, if you have 1,000 listings and you are, let's say, ending selling similar 20 every morning, that means you are creating more work for yourself, right? You're ending 20 on eBay. You've got to effectively end them on List Perfectly as well, and then move them back into the catalog so that those 20 items are updated in List Perfectly with the correct item number. Are we all following along thus far? I'm trying not to get too confusing or convoluted because it does not have to be that confusing or that convoluted or create that much extra work. You can literally end your items on your List Perfectly catalog in bulk and repost them to eBay, and in essence you're ending and selling similar on eBay from your List Perfectly catalog, which will end each item and then relist it and pull that item number in for itself in the catalog. And it's super easy to do and really fast if you have the business or the pro plan, because you can do it in bulk. So since we're talking about eBay, on my search here, on my list, I'm on my listings here on the List Perfectly. I just want to look at stuff that's on eBay. Okay. And let's say I want to do 5 or 10 a day or 20 a morning, whatever you have time for, whatever you would like to do. But what I do like to do is sort them by created over here so that I'm looking at my oldest ones first. Now, I have not been using, you have to click it once to show the newest and then again to show the oldest. I've only been using List Perfectly, as I call it, the proper way, or to its most beneficial since August. So I wasn't using it proficiently for years since I met Claire and Amanda in Vegas in 19, but I started with Pro in August and really started to get into it and really learn what List Perfectly can do for us, for our business, and for us as resellers. And so you'll see that my oldest one is August. But as you're on here longer, You'll have stuff that's 6 months or a year old, just like you do on eBay. So for the purpose of the video, I'm only going to select 2 items, but you can do 5 or 10 or 15 or 20 each morning, just like you would have done on your eBay. So you start selecting, and again, you can do this in bulk with business and pro. Let's say I selected 5, 10, 15, but we'll do 2 just for the sake of the video. You press stop. I'm going to check eBay and end listings. And then you'll see the tabs start to pop out at the top. It's going to end those listings, whether you selected 5 or 15 or 30. You want to make sure that you wait for all the tabs to be open. Don't touch anything on this screen. Don't click anything. Don't click off. Don't push anything extra. You're going to need this screen exactly as it is open at the end. But you want to go through your tabs and make sure it ended those items. One listing was successfully ended. I can close that tab. Scroll down. One listing was successfully ended. Close that tab. I would check all of them. Come back here, click eBay again, and click copy. And however many you had selected and whichever ones you had selected that you just ended are the same exact ones that you are now copying. You want to double check your listing just like you do when you cross post. You will probably have to put your store category back in because unfortunately that is not something that List Perfectly copies to eBay for you, but I can just quickly do men's t-shirts. Everything else should still be the same. You just want to double check. You can change the price if you'd like. Some people lower their prices when they do this if items have been sitting around for a while. And then this is a women's top, so I would have to add that back in here. Women's tops and blouses. And again, everything should have stayed the same. I will probably just double check it. I would just look. And a lot of times your older items may not have sold because maybe you didn't have as much information in there. Maybe it's an older item while you were still learning or before you knew better. Maybe you could add better pictures or more item specifics. There's a lot you can do with your old listings as you're going through and doing this that may help it sell this time around. Or you can just double check it real quick and push it back out. But that is essentially how you can end and sell similar your eBay older listings, but do it from List Perfectly. And that way List Perfectly will end it in bulk really super fast on the platform for you. And then it will relist it in bulk really super fast. List Perfectly has grabbed those item numbers. Everything's good to go on the catalog. So if this were to sell on Poshmark, I could still end it using List Perfectly on eBay because it has that number. If I went over anything in here too quickly or you didn't understand or you need any kind of extra help, questions, comments, concerns, you guys know you can always leave those down in the comments and I'm more than willing to answer you guys and help you out. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe before you leave. It helps the channel a lot. And you can join our Facebook group. It's called Flippin' Hippos Reseller Pod. And if you want to try List Perfectly for 30% off your first month, even if you already have List Perfectly and you want to upgrade and try Pro for a month, you can try it 30% off using the link in our box down below and the code Flippin' Hippos. Until next time, go be productive, go make some money, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Y'all are the best. Bye.